Hi everyone, it's Marie at Petit Soap, and we're going to make another soap today. Of course, what else would we be making? So I've got my oils here all nice and melted, and I'm going to add my lye solution to it, or to the oils. And I've actually added silk to my lye solution, so we'll see what that does. I've never really used silk before. I hear it makes the soap very nice and smooth and silky, so we'll see. So I'm just going to put my bowl away there. Okay, and I just realized I don't have my stick mixer handy. I'll just have to excuse me for a minute. Let's give this a little mix. And today it's going to be a vanilla orange vanilla. So I'm going to have a small amount of batter that's going to be orange colored, and the rest will be a brown colored because of the vanilla. Okay, let's take this out for a second. So in here I've got my castor oil and my essential oil of sweet orange. I'm going to add that to the whole batter. Doo-doo-doo. Go. So it's actually pretty orange as it is, but I'm going to use a little bit of coloring just to deepen the orange. I'm hoping to deepen the orange. Okay. So I'm going to be working with some batter that doesn't need to be very thin. So I'm going to give a little bit of a stick blend to this. That's kind of nice. Drip, drip, drip. Take that out. Okay. Oh, I didn't spill any. Well, wonders will never cease. I'm getting the hang of this. Yoo-hoo! So put you aside there. And I'm going to add some of my orange coloring. And this is more or less red oxide and yellow oxide mixed together. So it's kind of a pumpkin-y, bricky orange color. So we'll see what that does. This. Actually, I'll take some of this, pour it back in there, get every last bit out. Back there. So of course the reason I'm not adding the vanilla to this batch is that the vanilla, as you'll see in a minute, is very, very, very dark, very brown, and it will color the soap a dark brown. So I do want to have this light orangey color, which doesn't look too bad. I'll give it a little bit of a stick blend. That might mix the color a little bit more. Kind of nice. Okay, so there's our orange bit. Okay, you didn't see anything, but you probably heard that. My stick blender kind of fell over. So here is the essential oil of vanilla. It's a 10-fold oil, so it's quite concentrated. It smells very, very nice. I'm just going to move this a little bit more here. There. So I'm going to add this to here. So as you can see, the oil itself is dark brown, just kind of like the extract that you would put in cake or any type of cooking. So, and it will also darken a little bit more as it cures. It's like rich, creamy color. Isn't that nice? Same kind of brown that you get when you use cocoa powder for the coloring, pretty much. Except that this smells like vanilla and not chocolate. It's always funny because when you think vanilla, you think white. You don't think brown. It's a pleasant surprise. So, we're going to stick blend this a little bit. That's if I don't make another mess. There. Okay. Off, off, off. My stick blender sounds sick. Sounds like it's dying. And that's the low speed. It's not bad because then it doesn't really beat the living daylights out of your soap. But try it on high for a bit. Okay, so we got a nice trace on here. Right, it's a bit thin. I I'm just wondering if my I put the orange, it's actually going to sink in, and I don't want it to sink much. I want it to be a bit more layered. I'm going to wait a little bit. So here's my orange, and just going to kind of put it in splotches. Okay. I'm going to use a spoon for the brown. We're going to layer it on top. So it's funny, I have sort of a general idea of what I'm going to do with my soap, but a lot of times it's not fine-tuned, so I kind of play with it as I go along. So here's some more of the brown on top. Alrighty. It's kind of like a funnel pour, spoon pour. Actually, here. There we go. So a bit more. Actually, I want to make sure I get some, keep some for the top. And since I've got a fairly thick layer of brown on the bottom, I'm going to put some more on top like that. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of, whoops, mess. Okay, enough. I'm going to chopstick stir this in a little bit. I wish I could use 2 chopsticks at a time like Kim does. I don't want to mix it too much. There. That should be fine. Right. I got some tape underneath my mold, and it just sticks to the paper every time I pick it up. It's annoying. There. Right, let's clean this up a little bit before we go any further. Right. So now we're going to pour this all over the top. It'll make a nice design on the top with the leftover orange. Oh my gosh, I'm making such a mess. This is nuts, Marie. Nuts, I tell you. notice that this isn't there. It wasn't really straight before. Ha. Well, that's not really good. I don't like it. Guess what? I don't like this. One bit. So we're going to change it. I want more. I used too much orange on the top, so there we go. There. All right, let's cut this thing. There we go. Not really orange and brown, more like light brown and dark brown, but that's what it looks like. Oh, come on. Come on, Bert. I'll Bert the soap. A bit soft still, but it's an interesting design, I would think. Smells quite nice. Smell more of the orange than I do the vanilla, but that may change as the orange tends to evaporate a little bit more. Oh dear, this cuff of my sleeve is all mushy. There we go. This will need to be cleaned up a little bit. So I'm a little bit disappointed that the orange is not more orange, but it's a nice looking soap. It's just not what I wanted. Okay, I'll get the rest of the soap cut and I'll clean it up and show you the final product.